everyone, welcome back to Abhinaya the Dancing Duo. I'm Ananya and today we are here for a very different video. A lot of you had asked for a tutorial for our Dupatta Mera choreography, so here it is. Before we begin, I'd like to tell you that Abhinaya the Dancing Duo has completed 2 years and we're extremely grateful for all the love and support that we've got over the years, and we hope that you'll continue to support us the way you did. So before we begin the choreography, I'd like to tell you that for your easy learning, we've divided the choreography into 3 parts. So we'll finish each part and then we'll go over it, and in the end we'll do the entire choreography together. So let's begin with the first part. I want you to remember that this video is mirrored. So my right is your right and my left is your left. Beginning with the first step, we are going to keep our right hand stretched and our left foot in the front diagonally. And there is a step which is a 6 count step. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're making a slight movement or rotatory movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a hip shake from the up down. And then you take a turn. With your right foot, you take a turn. And then again you put your left foot forward and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you're changing the side for each hip movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the step together is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the first part. Now the next, after this, after we finish the 1, 2, 3, 4, we take another turn and we catch our dupatta. It was on the right hand. You take it, you give it to your left hand, you take this part of the dupatta on your right hand. This should happen as you move. Okay? So turn, give this here, take this. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's first a basic movement, then you jump and you do the same thing again. So together it will be 1, 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. And the words will be Hava mein udta jaye Dupatta Mera. And after this, you're going to put your right leg behind, hit it with your left leg and out. 1, 2, 3. And with that, you keep your hands the way it is, you move your hip around. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hava mein udta jaye Dupatta Mera. This is the step. So from here, we are going to take the dupatta on your right side and do a swish and flick movement and take it up. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll repeat it again. 1, 2, 3. And have a little movement and then pull it backwards. After that, we're going to take our left hand and pull this out of the right hand's grip. This is the step. So now we know the hands, we'll move on to the legs. So legs, we're going to just do 1, 2 and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Again when we repeat 1, 2, 3, the little jerkish movement. You go back, 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 back. Jump with your left leg forward and twist as you pull this up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, shake. Back, 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 back. Pull, 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 pull. This is the step, okay? So the words will be Mal mal ka lal kehraye Dupatta Mera. This is the music. After this, we are going to move on to the next step. So for the next step, I'll show you the step first and then we'll break it down. The step is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is the step. 1, 2 and then 3. For the legs, we're doing 1, 2. And with that, the hands are 1 and 2. So we're basically jumping forward and turning. Then we're doing 1, 2. Basically, this leg comes, just taps the place where it is, and this leg moves out. 1, 2 and 3. As you lift your hand up, you are taking this leg to the side. So 1, 2 and 3. Let's do this step together. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to do a movement. So as your leg is here, we're again taking it here and doing 1, 2. Hands are just going around and in the same way. And hip is going like this. It's just a circular movement. So 1, 2, and next is slightly faster than what we're doing, so you have to adjust the pace accordingly. 1, 2, 3. Hands are going 1, 2, and 3. Legs are just going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. It's very easy. It's a simple thing. It's just that it's a little faster. 2, 3, and turn. You're taking a whole turn with your leg. So let's do it from here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1. Okay? Then after this, we are going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. This is the steps. I'll break it down. So we're going down on one knee and the other knee is on the top. Going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically we're doing this movement and we're taking it on each shoulder. Doing 3, 4. It's a subtle movement. Then we take our right leg back and just shake. Around 3 times, depending upon how fast your movement is. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. This is the step. Then we're again going to pick up our dupatta and make a turn. Give it on this hand and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'll break down the step. There's a turn first. Give it in this hand as usual. Put your left leg forward and twist. So it's just a 1, 2, 3. Hands are also subtle. There's a subtle movement with the hands, and then you turn your neck to the side. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. After this, after you've done the turn, you go 1, 2, 3. Just move your hands forward and you turn. Take it to your right side. 1, 2, 3, and finish. This is the end of the first part. Let's do this step again. So after you've done 1, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3, turn, you're doing a slight movement, a circle. Take it outside like this. 2, 3, sit down, stand up again and finish. Just a turn and done. So now let's do the first part with the music. Duppataa Mera.
हवा में उड़ता जाए दुपट्टा मेरा, हाय मलमल का लाल लहराए दुपट्टा मेरा। हाँ मेरा क्या कसूर, उड़ चला जो मुझसे दूर, अब ढूंढ के कोई लाए रे दुपट्टा मेरा। सर पे ये हवा का चलन है कि क्या, हवा में उड़ता जाए दुपट्टा मेरा।
Now that we're done with the first part, we can move on to the second part. If you're still not clear, you can rewind and watch the first part again. But if you're clear, let's move on to the next part. So the next part is slightly more fast than the first part. So let's try it. We begin with a 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 with a turn. Okay? So let me break this down for you. You're going with a clap, and as you clap, you're lifting your right leg up. So downward motion like this. Then you're going up like this. Your hands are moving in a circular motion, and you're moving with your legs on your toes. Okay, so 1, 2, sit down, 3, 4, take it around and turn. This is the first part, and then we're going to do it on the other side. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, and one more turn. That's the only difference. Second time we're doing one more turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 and turn. And one more. Okay, now that this is clear, we can move on to the next step, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. चुन चुन के लाई थी दुकान से. This is the step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You move your neck slightly. So this is how you run and make a semicircle with your foot. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Just a jump. 2 times. Then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit down but remain on your toes so that you can get up and not lose balance. 1 with a turn. Your hands are on your shoulders and go 1, 2. It's a slight dip and your hands are moving like this. So darzi the mere pehchan ke. Next we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just a digging kind of thing with your hand and you're going with a hip shake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then with your hands, you're going to keep them closed and go 1, 2, 3, 4. So your legs are just moving forward and your hand is taking a turn like you're using a noose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it from this. 1. This is the end of the second part. We can do the whole second part now. Right? And then we go. Turn. Turn. That's it. Now let's do it with the music. As we're done with the second part, we can move on to the third part. The third part is more expressive than the preceding part, so you have to use a lot more expressions. So let's start with the first step. It's 1, 2, 3 and down. Just a walk on your toes and down. Okay? Hands are going like this and just dropping down. 1, 2, 3. So it's bedardi high. 1, 2, 3. Just stretch your hands. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and satay you turn. So you're going 1, 2, sitting down. Just going up a little and then 1, 2 and 3. This is the first step. For the second step, we're moving 2 steps back, 1 step forward and a kick twice. So let me show you the step. It's back, back, front, kick, kick. Hands can go like this, it can be a snap, whichever you feel comfortable. It just has to move outside. So 1, 2, front, kick. Then the next step will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kick, 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 shake. The hands up. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Pressy, manmani, and then you're kicking forward and doing this. So you're just going back and doing a turn with your leg and hands are like this and then you do this with your hands for the second part. Your body just has to go behind and come forward. 1, 2, 3. This is the next part. Then after this, we're just doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're just showing the action of a theatre. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we'll do it from the backward movement. You understood this pattern? It's like this. Then 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? So the next part is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Your hands have to take a whole turn. Your legs are just going 1, 2 and 3. Then you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing kitne shanibar. So 1, 2, 1 and then 1, 2, sit down, take a turn and stand. You're just moving backwards. 1, 2 and you're sitting down and you're just taking a turn. And you're doing this with your hands to show that you're searching. Okay, this is the step. After this, we're coming to the conclusion. You just have to take your dupatta again with a leg movement. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just lay the same old. 2, 1, 2, then turn and pose. That's the end of the third part. We'll do it from the backward movement. Then 1, 2, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You understood this? After this is lot added clear. So doing 1, 2, 1, 2, back, back, search, and we're taking the same old step. 1, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and pose. That's the end of the third part. Now we'll do that with music.
कैसी मनमानी यूं अनकानी लौटा दे तीर को कमान पे सुन लो ये पुकार बीते कितने शनिवार अब ढूंढ के कोई लाए रे दुपट्टा मेरा दुपट्टा मेरा
Thank you for watching till the very end. If you liked the video, please like, share and subscribe. If you want to practice, you can practice with the real video and come back to the tutorial as and when you need. Thank you and I'll meet you the next time. Bye bye.